Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Life with Annie. We're in the kitchen today. I'm not cooking. Well, I have the stuff laid out over here to prep my meal for tonight, but we're here to do some organizing, a little bit more organizing. So let me slow down a minute and see if anybody comes on, see if I can see comments today. That was probably just a one-time thing with the comments last week. So, and a lot of y'all were saying, I see comments. Well, you might can see them, but I couldn't see them. So, hey, Krista, I see your comment. So welcome in, everybody. I just want to do a little bit of organizing. Y'all know I love my lock and lock, but I have so many different variations of it, and they're a little bit wider. I'm trying to narrow some of my cupboard space over here down. And I usually keep my flour, sugars, well, I keep my sugar here, but my flours and powdered sugar and things like that in a different location. But I wanted to bring them in here, but I needed them to be in a more narrow container. Good morning, Teresa and Melody and Trisha from Georgia. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And so I wanted to go with some Rubbermaids, just the tall, you know, kind of thin Rubbermaids. So I'll show y'all what I have here. So I ordered 5 of these Rubbermaids. Y'all, they're expensive. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll pull one out. And I went on Amazon, and they're like, really, you know, you can get little sets of different sizes, and they're not cheap, but I did see they were running a special on these, and they were $9.99 each. And I had a $10 coupon from something that I ordered recently, and they took that off, so I actually ordered 5 of these. And so, good morning, Carla. And let's see, Linda is watching. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to take y'all along with me while I organize. I love these kind of videos when I see other people do just simple home things, you know, that everybody can do. And then it kind of motivates me when I get off the video to start planning my little organization thing. So I'm just going to fill these up. Now, I did, when I rearranged, I kind of put a couple of these little Lazy Susan things in here with some spices and stuff like that. But I didn't even realize it. Matt said that these shelves are adjustable. So even though they fit there, you know, I can always raise it and lower it. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. But I did order some labels. Hey, Sarah. And is it Ara or Era and Beverly? So I ordered some labels. And so they're just like this, and I'm just going to put my labels on there, and we're going to fill them up. So let me get started with, let's do our plain all-purpose flour real quick. So I don't have and this is I don't even know what this container is. I've had it forever. But it's just a little bit wider, and I don't have a big kitchen. My pantry's very narrow, and I do have a little closet in the laundry room there, but again, it's very narrow, and I just run out of space to put things. So I'm trying to declutter and organize. Now, I don't know, this might take a little bit longer to fill. Let me bring y'all a little closer. Because they're kind of, my containers are kind of, this one's kind of full. And I'm just going to put, you know, I keep little cups that I don't use a lot. And I keep them in here for, you know, dipping stuff out or measuring cups, whatever. If y'all hear gunshots, I think the neighbor's doing target practice. And it might be a little noisy. But it's nothing bad in the neighborhood. So I'm excited to get this stuff all organized. I can't see y'all's comments from we got those cleaning pads when you had surgery. You talking about the scrubs? If that's what you're talking about, yeah, I bet those were perfect in a situation like that. So this little cup here, I picked these up. I found them at a Goodwill store probably last year. And I just thought they were so cute. So yeah, I could try to pour this, but as soon as I do, I'll have it all over the place. I'm probably going to have it all over the place anyway. Good morning, Beth from Texas. Hey, Lori. All right, we're getting to the bottom. Now, these old containers that I've got here, I'll use them for something, either for storing crafting things, or if Matt needs any containers for his building out there. And like I say, I always tell y'all I put these in there, but since I'm going to be labeling this with those labels, I probably won't use those in here. And sometimes, like if it's pancake batter, you can cut off the directions and tuck those down in there, so you always have them. Okay, so let me stick my little cup in there. We'll try to get this last little bit out. Here we go. First one is done. Put the lid on it. Put the tea out of the way. Okay, let me grab some to get this flour off the... Okay. Hey, Jan. Glad y'all are stopping by to do a little organization, a little springtime organization. Now let's find our all-purpose flour label. Hey, Mary Louise. Let's see. I may have gotten these out of order when I was looking for something. Cake flour. Oh, it's the first one. All-purpose flour right here at the top. Let's see if I can get this off. Okay. All-purpose flour. There we go. All right, let's take that one down and we'll put our flour right there. Take some of y'all down. Okay, let's see what we're going to do next. Lori said she's used a little lamp just like the one I have on my kitchen counter, and she accidentally put the wrong size, and then the comment ends. I'll have to go back and read that. Hey, Renee. Lavada or Lavada has Tupperware containers that she's had for years. It's nice to be organized, because now when I want to do something, I can just reach up there. I'm not having to walk over there. So, and I change things around all the time. So this is what I'm liking for now. So let's do our, I don't have any self-rising flour. I am out. But I have just a little bit here. But I'm going to go ahead and do one and mark it. Because I've got to go to the store in the next couple of days. So I will pick some up and fill this up. And this one I've got a little ceramic, I think this might be I don't know if this was a Pioneer Woman, little measuring scoop thing. And there's my self-rising label. which we don't need that anymore. Let's see if I can just kind of there's that one. I think when I ordered this, it said it holds a whole 5-pound bag of flour. So let me find the self-rising. What are y'all doing today? So I need to go to the S's, I guess, the way they have this done. Yep, self-rising. Hey, Barbara in Canada. Yeah, Tupperware. I don't ever see Tupperware. Thank you, Edie. The labels and the Rubbermaids I got off of Amazon. Well, this one's just giving me fits. There we go. We have our self-rising flour. Hey, Elva. Lori says this is what she needs to do. Her spice shelf is so full, she'll reach for something and some of her spices will start falling. Oh, I know. All right, so there we have that one. I am going to put coffee, I think, in one of them. Actually, let's do the sugar one next. So I have my sugar container, which is about empty, but I've got another bag of sugar here. So we'll put all that in there. Now let me show you what I found at Walmart the other day. You know, I was doing Lucy's garden, and thank y'all for commenting on how pretty her garden is. I think it's pretty too. But I wanted to put something in Jessica's, and this is like a little solar. Let me see if I can get it to come on. It came on in the store. And she's holding a little light. And so I'm going to put this in Jessica's garden. And I went out there in the yard the other day, and I have a rose bush. It's not in Jessica's garden, but it's kind of on the end of the house. It was just full of red roses. It was so pretty. I didn't even know it was blooming. So we'll take this one off, and I'm going to put this little angel in Jessica's garden. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a pot with something in it with flowers. Probably I will put it in a pot and then sit her down in there because she's kind of small and she might kind of you might not see her as well. So I think I'm going to plant something in a pot and then put her down in there. So I just wanted to show you all that. Okay, let's see. Set her back over here. And someone commented recently on a video that they had sent something, and so Matt, he hadn't checked the mail this week, but he was going by there today, so hopefully he'll pick that up. And thank whoever for sending that. I don't remember the name, but thank you so much. Karen, you only have a still picture, not live here. What you're saying though, just refresh your page or either come out of it and then go back in and see if it'll start working. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Okay, let's do our sugar. And this, y'all, I have something different in all of them. I have a little teacup in this one that I always use for dipping my sugar. This one, well, I'm going to pour the newer sugar down first, and then we'll put the other. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Gloria. Where did you get the angel? I got that at Walmart. Okay, so let me just pour this in. Yes, this will hold at least 2 bags of sugar and probably a little more. All right, I'm going to pour this in. Put that in the sink. That sugar got to me. Y'all know I told y'all I washed the cars the other day. Well, the next day, you know, of course it has its little film of pollen all over it. So yesterday I went out and I just hosed it off just to get the pollen off. It helps, but it's looking good. Now let's find my sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Salt. No, there's brown sugar. Coconut sugar. Am I missing the sugar? Powdered sugar. I know there has to, oh, it's a small one here. Good morning, Sandra. So there's our little sugar sticker label. And we'll put that right there. I may not be getting these perfectly straight, but as long as I know what I'm grabbing, we got our sugar. Sugar's heavy. Okay, that one. Take this one out. I got one. So I'm gonna put coffee in one. And I'm gonna put tea in one. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do coffee. I've got coffee here, and then I've got a little bit of decaf. I'm gonna go ahead and mix with this, and then I have my fresher coffee. So I'm gonna put the fresh coffee in, then I'll put that in with this decaf, and we'll be good on our coffee. And the other thing about this is, like, when my other containers were full and I had like extra sugar, because you know I keep sugar in the house, and I'm trying to store the extra bags of sugar, it'll all fit in that little container for me. Good morning, Christine in Arizona. If I can get this coffee open. Y'all, I'm still doing good. I'm still drinking my coffee, well, except for two times, and I'll tell you why, but I have not put any sugar in it, just cream. And I'm getting used to it, and I'm not saying I love it, but I'm getting used to it, I'm adapting to it, and I think I'll eventually do it. The only reason I put sugar in it, I put one sugar packet, the little paper packets you get at a restaurant. I had 2 of those that we had gotten somewhere. And I had them laying over here, and I thought, I'm not going to throw this sugar out. I'm not going to open it and pour it in my thing. I was lazy. I said, I'm just going to use 1 packet in my coffee yesterday, and I put 1 packet in my coffee today. So that's all gone, so I'm back to no sugar in my coffee. But I really couldn't tell I had put any in there, because they really don't put that much in those little packets. Okay. Oh, I love to smell coffee. I know a lot of people love to smell coffee, but they don't like to drink it. But I love to smell it too and drink it. All right, so I could probably get a smaller one of these containers for my coffee, but we're just going to use that. One day I'll probably invest in getting one of those sets with the different sizes so that I can have smaller, things, containers. Have you read content? Who makes the storage containers? Those are Rubbermaid. I'm not sure what you mean, Karen. Good morning, Cindy and Martha in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So this is that decaf that I'm just going to put in there, because I am trying to do half and half for the most part. Now my coffee, I just have a little coffee scoop in there. And I'll put that in there. Oh, I gotta put my label, my coffee label. Go back to the C's. I see cocoa, crackers, cookies, coffee. No, that says decaf. I just want regular coffee, but I mean, that'll work because it is half and half. Chips. Tea, water. I've got 2 teas on here. Coffee. Y'all, I can't. If it'd been a snake, it'd bit me. Thank you, Carolyn or Caroline. Hey, Jan. Hello from Bay Area, California. I bet it's pretty out there. Okay, let's put my coffee label on. Chicken's out there making noise. So there's our coffee. And we've got one more to do. And I think this one, I think I'm going to do the, well, no, I think I'm going to do the tea. That would be more convenient for me. So y'all know I love my tea. That I'll not leave the sugar out. So I've got a container here with tea bags in it. And I have these 2 boxes. I don't know how much one of these will hold. And I have a couple more boxes of tea in the pantry. So we got plenty of tea to fill this thing up. If I need to open more, I will. But this might do it. Thank you, Betty. I just came across these. I was looking for some jewelry to wear the other day, and I found these, and I've forgotten all about them. I don't even know where they came from or how long I've had them. Okay. Someone's talking about the weather and ready for warmer days, Sarah says. Yeah, we've had some chilly days here lately. I mean, downright cold. I wore a jacket out yesterday. I had to run some errands, and I wore a jacket. And this morning I put on some socks with my little shoes here. Might not look the coolest, but oh, thank you, Mary. No, I'm not really organized. No, I'm trying to get organized, but I'm doing it a little bit at a time. So these have the little paper wrappers on them. Sometimes you buy them and they don't have the paper wrappers on them. But anyway, we got some tea here. Matt's been drinking hot tea. He orders some kind of tea. I'm not sure. It's supposed to do stuff for you. But I'm not sure what it is. But he's been drinking tea. Keep telling him, I said, well, we need to one day have a spot of hot tea. I don't think it's going to take another box, y'all. I mean, if I had put these in better, but maybe I can fit those in. where did I get my new containers? These I got off of Amazon. They were $9.99 a piece. They do have little sets, but like they're like, you know, some things are like $50, $60, $80. They're not cheap, but I think they're going to do a good job for what I need. Okay, let me see if I can fit these in there. Sarah says it's been cold in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's been chilly here. Our weather lady said it's going to get back to the warmer temperatures. It's like somebody posted, in the morning you wake up, it's winter, then it's spring, and then it's summer, all in one day. Good morning, Lucy Brown. No, I'm not diabetic, Pat. I'm just trying to cut out some of the bad stuff. I've been like eating oatmeal, you know, for breakfast, and my shakes I'll have. Sometimes, you know, I'll make just a shake for a meal. And Karen's husband loves hot tea. And Matt, he sometimes will substitute a shake for some of his meals. But yeah. Now that is some tea. That'll last me about a week. No, I'm just kidding. It'll last me a little while. And like I said, I have one box on the table there and two more, I think, in the pantry. You can never run out of sweet tea in the South. Okay. Now let me get my, doesn't that just look nice up there, y'all? I think it does. Let me get my tea label. There's labels for lentils, grits, chia seeds. See, I could do that in another cabinet where I keep my chia seeds, my flax seeds, Matt's protein shake stuff that he uses. There's chickpeas, cashews. I keep the cashews by my side in the living room and eat them. Where is tea? Tea. Here we go. And here's the tea. Okay, there we have tea, and plenty of it. All right, I'm gonna put this up here. Thank y'all for organizing that with me. It went so smooth and fast because I had friends to talk to. Lori loves her Lock and Lock. Lori wants to know, where do I buy my tea at? She's never seen that brand before. If you're talking about the red rose tea, you can get it at Ingles grocery store. Walmart has it. Those are the two places I buy it. And you can get it on Amazon if you can't find it at any of those stores. Yeah, I do like my tea, Wilma. Oh, I'm sorry, Doris. I need to charge my microphones when I find them because I don't know where they are at the moment. So I'm going to do y'all want to do prep my supper with me, or do you want me to just end this video? I know some of y'all are probably doing housework or other things. Susan loves talking with everyone. So I guess y'all are talking with each other. That's a good thing. I dropped something here. Those just barely fit height Watts carrying. They do fit, but like I was saying at the beginning of the video, Matt said we could raise that. I didn't even realize our shelves had the capability to go, you know, to be adjusted. And he said he could raise those shelves up because that top shelf, I put a lot of stuff I don't use on a regular basis up there, and it's usually shorter stuff. So he can raise it up a couple inches, but I'm fine getting it in and out. Okay. Prep supper, Tiffany says, please. Go ahead for your dinner. Okay. Some of y'all might want to see me prep. Okay, Kathleen. Well, all I'm doing, y'all, is I'm trying to clean out my freezer a little bit. So the other week I had made some hamburgers on the grill. And I didn't use all the patties. I think I had 3. I think it was 3 left over. And so Sarah says, yes, let's prep supper. Do dinner. Let's prep. So I had these in the freezer left over. I think there's 3 in here. So I took them out of the freezer this morning. Yeah. And I'm going to use these up. And they're still just a little bit frozen. So I thought I would do some of Mama's tinfoil dinners. Mag says, yay, hey, do it. Thank you, Tammy. Karen says she's doing nothing right now. Go ahead, and I guess she means prep. So anyway, I thought I would do those. So I need some foil. Let me grab my tin foil. I thought I got it out, but I guess I didn't. Let me just backtrack my steps. No, I did get it out, but where did I put it, y'all? Do y'all see my, oh, here it is. Here's my foil. So, how do I make my tea, Kathy said? Well, I take, now, y'all, I've just gone blank. Is it 4 tea bags? If you hadn't asked me, I do it for 6 minutes in the microwave. Fill the cup up with water, and I think it's 4 tea bags. But if you like yours stronger, put more. Oh, thank you, Joyce. So, I'm going to do the hamburgers, patties, and then I've got some frozen vegetables that I have in the freezer here. This has broccoli, green beans, carrots, baby corn on the cobs, water chestnuts, and red peppers. It's like a stir-fry mixture, but we're going to put it on our burgers. And then I've got some frozen mushrooms. I'm going to put those in there. These give off a little bit of water, so just keep that in mind. And then I had some French bread still to use, so I'm going to make probably some garlic bread. And I was thinking about opening a can of these sweet potatoes, adding a little butter and brown sugar for a little sweet bite. So that's going to be our supper tonight. And I thought I would try to get this done early. Yeah, Joyce, I haven't made one in a long time either. Because I want to go. I've been trying to watch this movie since Monday. I started it Monday, and I was going to watch this movie, and it was pretty good. And I needed to get up and do some stuff. And by the time I finished doing stuff, it was like half the day. So I thought, well, I'll watch it yesterday, because that was Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. But then I forgot I was going over to Mama's, and we were doing some stuff with Mama yesterday. And so I've started back in on the movie this morning, but I wanted to get all this done. So I'm going to finish that movie today, this afternoon. So anyway, I hope I have enough foil for these. I don't think I will, but we're going to see. Let me see. Maybe I can do one piece of foil instead of crisscrossing it. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these patties and put it down in here. Can y'all see? Let me pull you a little bit closer. Maybe do you that way. Maybe. Let's do it this way. Okay. We'll put you right there. I think you can see it a little bit better. And if you can't see because of comments, I think there's either a little arrow thing that points up in the bottom left, kind of small. Just tap that, and I think the comments go away. It does on my phone. So I'm not sure if everybody's is the same or not. Karen's doing little stuff while she's listening to me. Good morning, Angie. All right, so I'm going to take, well, first I'm going to put some salt and pepper on the little patty. Y'all, I got my salt and pepper shakers filled. All right, and then I'm going to cut open these little veggies here. Grab some scissors. And you could put potatoes in here. That's going to be a big one. You can put whatever fresh veggies. I'm just trying to clean out my freezer, so this is why I'm doing this today. And the mushrooms. Now, like I say, the frozen mushrooms give off a good bit of water, so keep that in mind. I can only find these frozen mushrooms at Mama's Walmart. Our Walmart doesn't carry them here. Okay, we'll put some of those in. And then I did get out some seasonings. So I'm just going to season it up with some onion powder and some paprika and some garlic. And put a little more salt on top, maybe. Okay. You want to season it really well. Now, Mama would put Paul Newman's vinaigrette on it. I don't have any kind of salad dressing like that. So, we're just going to use seasonings and a little bit of, I don't know if maybe a little bit of oil in there. Maybe a little bit of butter. Okay, there's the garlic, and then we'll put some paprika on here for color. Can y'all hear Beauregard? I think I will put butter because that'll give it a little bit more flavor. Let me grab some butter. What are y'all cooking for supper tonight? When I went to Mama's yesterday, we went somewhere different for lunch. My sister and her husband, when they've been going out and about, sometimes they'll stop at Long John Silver's, and Mama loves Long John Silver's fish. And I didn't, if I've had it, I don't remember it. But, so they took her some by a couple of times recently. So when my sister and I were on our way over there, we thought we'll surprise her and we'll bring Long John Silver's. We didn't tell her where we were going because she'll say, no, that's too far, don't go there. So we didn't tell her. We just showed up at the door with fish in hand. And she ate every bit of it. She loves their fish. I think she said her favorite part is what she calls the crunchies at the bottom of the little box. So, all right, y'all, we got our seasonings on here. I put a little bit of butter in there, and I'm just going to kind of try to close this up. And then I'm going to put all this in the refrigerator and wait till supper time. And I'll probably put them in and cook them kind of low. Now be sure you put them on a sheet, a cookie sheet, or another pan or something, because some of the juices might, you know, get out into your oven if you don't. Okay, let's put another one on here. Let's do the salt and pepper. Okay, y'all still with me? Tuna fish sandwiches for Karen. Val says all their Long John Silvers are closing in Kansas around me. Uh-oh, Tammy said they closed theirs. Uh-oh, we better not tell Mama. Are they like shutting down or something? She will not like that. Every time, you know, me and Matt find a restaurant, they close. I don't know why, but they do. I think this is going to be good. I think I got all the snow peas in them. All right, let's put a little bit of mushroom in here. And y'all, my vegetables are still frozen, but they will be thawed by the time we eat. Okay, now let's put our seasoning. Paprika. And we'll get our little butter. I won't do that last one with y'all, but I will try to get these sweet potatoes in a container. I'm going to do a third one so Matt can have leftovers. All right, there's that pat of butter. Now, since this meat was still frozen and the vegetables are frozen, you could always make these up in advance, put them back in your freezer, and then pull them out when you're ready to eat them. So, I'm going to set those to the side, and we'll try to get these sweet potatoes, and we'll do that last one in a little bit. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. And grab my little container here. All right. Now, let me find my. I'm gonna just use this one because it's right here at me. Come on. I love this thing, y'all. I have seen this on TV many times and said, "What in the world?" And one day I ordered one because I just had to see. I love this thing. My two favorite can openers are the one that one of y'all sent me. It's the big one. Like it's an industrial one that makes it easier to turn the crank. And then this one. Because you can just set that one and walk away. Sarah's making chipped beef gravy and fried potatoes for supper tonight. That sounds good. Let's see if it opens. Watch it not work when y'all, but I told Matt, I said, and I do it on the small cans, and I can just put it on there and just go do something else. I've never done it on a big can, so we'll see. It's supposed to, I thought, stop. I guess it's not done. I have not made the pickled eggs yet, y'all, but I'm still going to make them. Yeah, it's opening. Kathy's grilling out. Tanya hasn't seen a Long John Silver's in the Memphis area in years. I didn't even know this was up there. It's near Mama's Walmart. And so, all right, you got to stop. No, there we go. Okay. But I need the lid because I'm going to drain this juice. I don't want all this juice. Okay, and then I'm going to just pour them in here. And this takes it off where you don't have that sharp edge too, in case that makes a difference to you. All right, I'm just going to plop this whole half a stick of butter on here. Let me move this over so y'all can see. And let me grab my brown sugar. I'm not sure if hold on, let me grab my brown sugar real quick. Well, I guess I'm out of brown sugar in my container, so I'll just open this one.